everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plant, and today I am planning in my big memory planner from June 24th through the 30th. It is the last week of June in here, and then this is also going to be the last week I'm going to be using this layout for my planner spread. Because I think tomorrow I'm going to switch things out and get things prepped for July, which obviously we're already in July, but I haven't really done that yet because my memory planner is always a week behind just because I can't print out the pictures until the week is over. So, but we did go see Frozen on Broadway over the weekend, and it was so much fun, you guys. Like, I thought that was such a great show. It was so fun. Nate absolutely loved it. So I was like, we're going to do a Frozen spread, which I'm like, we're doing this during summer, but I was like, oh well. So I just went on Etsy, and I think I just typed in like Frozen printable stickers, and a bunch of different things came up, and this was the one that I used. It has more elements in this, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to fit a lot in my memory planner just because I have a lot of pictures and stuff, so I kind of did the bare minimum, and then I think I might, if I have room, I might pair it with this book, and some of these, like, blue stickers, but I don't know. It kind of will just depend, so we'll just kind of see where this takes us, but I'm going to start by laying down some of my pictures, just so I can get them out of the way, just because I have a lot going on, and I don't want to get confused where pictures go. Also, this is photo cred of the kiddo. She took this picture of us. We're finally at an age where we can hand her our phone and say, take a picture, and she can aim it pretty well. So we're finally there. I'm like, thank goodness. I'm like, my husband and I now have a photographer anywhere we go if she's with us. So that is definitely a plus of her getting older. Anyway, I'm choosing this purple because I was going to use pink, but I was doing it because of this piece. Hopefully I have room to actually use that piece. I don't know, so maybe I'm using the purple glitter washi tape for no reason, but I guess we'll find out when we get there, right? So I'm just going to go in and lay these down. I actually found this one. Nay had it hidden from me. It was like in the abyss of like a cup that was like in my office, like just like a decorative cup. And she had put a bunch of some of my favorite washies in there, and I was like, well, that's where those went. It's like, I'm glad I found them, but she touched them, and then that meant they were lost forever. Okay, so adding in my pictures here, just so that way I don't forget where they're going. I'm actually going to kind of reconfigure how I have these laid out a little bit, so that way I actually do have room to put decorations and stuff. So I'm kind of just not going to stay completely in the boxes, I think. I think I'm going to switch it, especially on this side. I do need to do a flip book moment over there because I just have so many pictures. Yeah, I just have so much going on. I don't even know. But I'm going to start laying things down. I'm going to do it in a way to hopefully I'm creating some extra spaces for, whatchamacallit, for some actual decorating. So I'm just going to go in. Nay and I made cupcakes on Friday. I don't have a picture. I do. I'm not putting it in here. I put it on my monthly. But we made rainbow cupcakes. It was so much fun. That's not a good picture. Here's a little bit of a better one. I had so much fun making these cupcakes. Like, so much fun. It took me an hour. Literally took me an hour to make them from start to finish. That's actually not even putting them in the oven. But it was so much fun to make rainbow ones. And they thought it was really fun. So that was like a good like little memory moment that we kind of made together. So that was really fun. Okay, so I'm going to do my flip book moment. I think I want this one to be the top and this one to be the bottom. So I'm going to stick, I just pulled out some random washi tape. I like this one because of the polka dots and it's neutral, and I figured I could make this one work with this. So I'm just going to attach these back to back like so. So it looks something like that. I'm going to bend my washi tape. If you're worried about it not being sticky enough, you could always add a little bit of like your glue tape to it. But now, when I flip this up, I can see the other picture, and then I'm going to stick this picture underneath. So that way I'm able to put 3 pictures in one space. And that picture will kind of hold down that tape as well. Okay. Getting all my pictures down. The only reason why I'm not putting the rainbow cupcake over here is because I do a picture, a monthly picture, a picture a day on the monthly. My goodness, I can't talk. And so I already have a picture of the cupcake over there on that. So that's why I was like, I don't need to put it in my actual spread because I can see it on my picture of a day spread. So I feel like it's okay that I don't have it on this layout, even though it would look really pretty. And I did print it if I have room and if I remember, but chances are I won't remember, so my memory is horrible. I feel like there's so many times I'm like, oh yeah, if I remember, I'll do this at the end, and then it's not until I'm editing the video later I'm like, oh, I definitely did not do that. I'm like, I do not have a good memory. I have a Dory memory, that is for sure. Okay, let's go in with a little bit of decorations, mainly because I want to make sure I can fit this in here. So I'm just going to stick this in a spot, and then we'll be able to kind of put other things around it. So I'm thinking right around there. I'm going to go in with foiled because I think the blue in here will be so stinking pretty. In here, I'm going to actually do the bright, like darker blue. This gorgeous, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. This book releases today. I'm pretty sure last week I said that it released last week, but you guys, my brain. Last week, I feel like the last, like, week and a half of June was, like, the longest. Like, I think I even had a conversation with my mailman. I literally kept telling him, like, I was thinking release was last week. And it definitely wasn't, because he always asks me when I'm going to have my release, so he knows when he has to, like, pick up, you know, a lot of stuff from me. And my brain, like, I was just like, I'm so thrown off. And I don't even know why. Like, I don't know why my brain was like so insistent on last week being release week, but that is where my brain was all week long. I was struggling. I was immensely struggling. I think I was like thinking I was doing the next week's memories, but like, I don't know, you guys, like my brain was just, I was not with the times. That is for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a couple more little boxes in the blue. I think I'm going to pull out some of the pink and some of the purple. That way I can kind of pull in all of those colors. So let's pull in some of this gorgeous purple. One there. And we'll put some more purple in here because we love the purple. And then we'll go to the pinks and get this gorgeous hot pink in here. Kind of trying to pick and choose my spots carefully so that way I can have room to put my characters in here because I want to make sure I can fit them in here as well. So I'm trying to like pick my poison, I guess, where I want to put things. Okay, that's all we're gonna do for a second. Let's get our characters in here because I really want the rest. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this file. It has like a blue outline on it that was like on the file that I couldn't really remove. So my Cricut obviously didn't cut on that. Like maybe that's what it was intended for. I don't know. So some of these have it. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not my favorite. It's not my favorite file that I've used. I think there was an option, there was a version where they didn't have an outline on them, but I chose the outline on them specifically because then I didn't have to put the outline on them. I was like, that saves me time, but it ended up, you know, not working out as well as I had hoped. Of course, we gotta get Olaf in here. And then we have like a really cutesy version of Sven. I don't know where I want you. Right there. Okay. So kind of given the Frozen vibes. And then I have all of my snowflakes, which these took 10 billion years to cut out. I swear they took forever. But I'm also just going to be cutting these so I can place them up against other things. So I'm just going through and cutting. I don't know if I'm going to end up using those other floral stickers. I actually think I might. The only reason why I pulled them out was I was just like, am I going to be able to do like a full decorative vibe with just that? But I honestly think I can. So I might not even need that. I did print these on paper. I get my sticker paper from onlinelabels.com. And this is just like the cheaper, it's the full sheet label, because there's different kinds. You know, you get the circle labels and the square labels, and it has like little actual labels on it. But I just get the one that says full sheet sticker, something like that. And it's whatever the cheapest actual paper is. So it's not the greatest, but for just doing something simple like this, like it's not a deal breaker, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's fine that it's not the best quality. I think I would only do like high quality if I was like selling stickers. But I feel like just for me to print and cut, especially since sometimes I print things and then my Cricut goes crazy and cuts it crazy, like I think I would be more mad if I had done that on expensive paper, whereas I haven't been doing it on expensive paper, so it's really fine. And it doesn't bother me too much when, you know, I end up having to waste a sticker sheet because it didn't print correctly. So it's not as bad. I mean, it's still not fun. But I think you can get like 100 sheets for like, I want to say less than $30. That might not be accurate. It might be a little bit more, but that's really not that bad, considering you can buy like the Avery labels and you only get like packs of like maybe 20 for like $15. So I feel like 100 sheets for $30. And I feel like I like these better than Avery labels as well. So, but you could also use Avery labels if you know you're not going to do it as much. But I definitely go through it. Okay. Also, I just made these snowflakes like random sizes. I have no concept of like figuring out like what size a sticker should be when I'm printing it for like a print and cut. Like, I have no clue. So I just like do whatever sizes fit on the page, and then usually I'm like, okay, we'll go with it. Okay, this is our last one. Then we will have used everything on this sticker sheet, but this one of course is gigantic. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit this one in here. Maybe we can kind of break it up a little bit. Stick some over there. Piece of that there. And maybe the rest over there. Okay, I didn't really leave room for quotes, but I don't really feel like I need quotes. Here's this quote. This is in Amber's Winter Essentials. It says, "Let it snow somewhere else." That is probably the most valid quote for me. I hate snow, so I know a lot of people think snow is beautiful and magical, but I don't. But mainly it's like if I have to go anywhere, I'm just like, then snow sucks. But if I don't have to go anywhere, I'm like, by all means, you do you, boo, you know? Okay, I think that is it. I will try my best to remember. I will link the Etsy shop that I bought the Frozen stickers from. Again, it came with a lot more elements. I just kind of picked the main characters and then the snowflakes, and then that was all. I think there was a couple other things that I could have chosen. Like, I think they were by themselves and all that stuff. But I just chose what I knew I was going to be able to fit on my page. But there we go, you guys. Make sure to check out my Instagram to see what this looks like all filled in and complete. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!